Well. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Y'all know I'm excited. Welcome to the speaker interview number 2. Tonight, tonight, tonight. I'm going to give y'all a few seconds. Go ahead and share. Go ahead, like and tag. Go ahead and invite because this interview tonight, we are here. First of all, I am Coach Christy McKinney-Evans. I am the visionary of Merge. Merge is a 1 day high impact experience. It is designed to equip leaders, intercessors, and marketplace entrepreneurs who are in ministry and in the marketplace to build with both spiritual authority and strategic excellence. It is taking place here in Memphis on 9/11. It is an emergency. Some of you may say, well, why is it 9/11? Because the Lord said it's an emergency. It is time for us to come together so that we can merge ministry and marketplace together. So yesterday we had the money man, as we call him, Mr. Nick Smith. Tonight, if I had my pom poms, I forgot to bring my pom poms on tonight over here. But tonight I'm not going to hold her. I am going to let her, so y'all already know it's a her, to let her loose because we have none other than, let me get my applause going because I'm about to be real extra because I'm so honored that she is here. If you have been following, you know that Merge is happening here in the city of Memphis. Let me get my applause, please. There we go. Can y'all hear it? No? There it is. All right, let's get it. None other than the amazing K. Newsom. Wow.
Hi, Chrissy.
Well, hello, Kim. So we are going to, I'm going to make sure that we are, so we're live. I've tagged some people. We
Okay.
want to get them in the room. Yep. Tag, share. All right. So I just did that. And I've been tagging and sharing. I want you all to do the same thing to get the people in the room. And so, for those who are here for the very first time, first of all, it is an honor to have K. Newsom. She is the one who will tell you, girl, put it on. How do you feel about it? Put it on. And so I'm going to tell this quick story. I remember when I moved back here to Memphis, my husband and I wanted to get a new photo shoot. And I just got my hair braided, you all. And I did not, I wanted, her calendar was available. The expert's calendar was available. But I was like, I can't do a photo shoot with braids in my hair. And when you release the experts to do what they do, the confidence that she gave me to make me not even be concerned about that, it gave me so much that you could not tell me that I had braids because she transformed my whole look. And so I'm saying that to say it is so important that this portion of the summit, K. Newsom is going to talk about wealth driven. And because she is, let me just let her introduce herself. I'm about to let you have it. Go ahead. I'm a step away. Go ahead.
Thank you, Christy. Thank you for having me. Hello to all of the Christy fans, Christy family, the Emerge family. I am K. Newsom, your global brand and image consultant, and I am all things image, all things fashion, all things wealth, all things accountability, and all things authentic. So, shortly put, I am a wardrobe stylist slash accountability partner slash brand strategist slash biggest cheerleader slash shoot it straight from the hip slash person that you want in your life and in your brand. And I've been doing this for 17 years full time. I've had my fair share of celebrities and things of that nature. I've done reality shows. I've styled celebrities for award shows, red carpets, things of that nature. But celebrities is just not my cup of tea. My cup of tea and my sweet spot is women entrepreneurs. I've styled many men, but women entrepreneurs are my sweet spot because I'm an entrepreneur woman myself. And I firmly believe that your image is so, so, so very important if you are a business person, especially a full time business person. And also if you're a person in the spotlight, if you are a public figure, if you're a social media personality, or if you're always in the spotlight or always being seen, it is so very important that your image upholds exactly who you say you are as a personality, a person as a whole, and a business person, if you will. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Uh-oh. I can't hear you, Christy.
There we go. I
Yeah.
apologize. Are we
Okay.
good now? Okay. So I
Yes.
hope you all will take your notes and make sure you understand as we begin the questions. And because her time and schedule is so full, she is booked and blessed. I didn't say busy, I said blessed because God has giving given her the boldness to. Let me back up. I remember when you stepped out on faith.
Yeah.
I've been knowing K. Newsom and the entire Newsom family for over 20 plus years.
Christy, you
But
have been there
I,
from the beginning. You have
like,
been since Pinky Promise.
yes. And I
Yes.
remember the office party. I could literally remember that day that they gave you the office party when
Yes.
you stepped out on faith. And when I say, if you do not know K. Newsom, like her bio is so long. Like you should see her on, is it, what is that in the morning on News Channel 5?
Live at 9 on WREG Channel 3.
Say it one more time for the people in the balcony. Y'all see
Live
how
at
humble she
9.
is.
Yes, live at 9. WREG on Fridays, the last Friday of each month. There is a segment of myself and Kanji Anthony, and we discuss body positivity and the importance of your image and how you should dress your body type properly.
Y'all hear that? She on live TV. Not right here on social media. She is on live TV. And I just remember she styled me for my wedding.
Sure did.
She styled me and Pastor Evans
You have to
for our.
post that picture, Christy. It's my
Okay,
favorite wedding photo of you and your husband, and he has you on his shoulder, and your leg is
listen.
like, I need you to post that. I said
I want
that
the church
photo
folks like that.
exudes so much power. Like that was yes.
It was, and her granny made my reception outfit.
Yes.
When I tell you, yes, we've been, yeah, amen.
We've been locked
But
in.
again,
We've been locked in.
she stepped out on faith, and how many of us will believe in the vision? Now, if that was not faith led, because remember, merge is faith led, systems built, and wealth driven. And so
Yes.
sometimes we think, oh, I've got to have all of this together. Right now, she's doing a special where let me get in your closet. That's only for certain ones. That
What's in your closet?
Go ahead and tell us about that before we get into this. Tell us about this
Okay,
because I want them to
so
go to the page.
okay, so I am doing a series called Wear What's in Your Closet, and it is simply a way for us to save money as opposed to going out and buying things or online shopping. And Wear What's in Your Closet is me helping you simply wear what's in your closet. So I come into your closet, you get about 2.5 hours with me, and I'm literally inside of your closet pulling everything that you see that I see in your closet and curating looks from your own personal closet, and it saves you a ton of money. You're not shopping online, you're not burning gas, going to the stores. I'm literally putting together clothing and looks from what you already have and showing you how to maximize your wardrobe. So I can take a blazer, a pair of jeans, and a shirt and a skirt and create 5 to 10 looks out of those 4 pieces. And so that saves you a ton of money. And it's very budget friendly. It is very, very budget friendly, and it is well worth the investment. So if you are interested in me coming into your closet and getting all up in your business, you are more than welcome to message me. At k.newsomestyle@gmail.com. And that's Newsome with no E on the end. But I released that a couple of, well, maybe 3 weeks ago, almost a month, and it has really, really taken off. The girls are taking full advantage of this new product that I am offering. As it relates to wardrobe styling and image. And it's also a stepping stone in case you're not ready to take the full plunge into what I have, because I also have other packages as well. But that is the first step to building a relationship with me as your image consultant and wardrobe stylist. Because if I know what you already have in your closet, we already going to be friends. I can already be out shopping for you because I already know what you have in your closet. So, yeah, that's it.
Wow. And then I just remembered that you styled my mom for her 70th birthday photo shoot.
I sure did. I sure did. I sure did. And that was fun. That was fun. And I styled
Wow.
of all ages. I actually have an 80-year-old mom, grandmom, great grandmother. I just styled her for a photo shoot for her 80th birthday that's coming up mid August. So I'm excited to celebrate her as well.
And just so you know, men, I mean, yes, men, she styled men as well. Okay. So you
Absolutely.
have not been watching. There is a lot going on, but she styled men as well. So let's dive into a few of these questions. Now,
Hmm.
we're going to just let it flow. You
Let's
do what you
go.
do. All right. So, how does personal presentation and confidence impact a leader's influence in the marketplace?
Well, again, your image as a business person, your image is so, so very important in how you present yourself to the public and the webs. Um, when you go out somewhere, let's just use this as an example. You meet someone and they introduce themselves to you and you say, "Oh, what do you do for a living?" "Oh, I'm a hairstylist," and they're standing there and their hair is all over their head. That does not make any sense to me at all. And the cliche saying is normally hairstylist hair is never done. I don't receive that, because if you're a hairstylist, your hair should be on point all the time. You should be a walking billboard for your brands at all times. If I go outside and go anywhere, I am going to be put together in some way, shape, or form, because I'm always running into somebody outside and I'm always pitching my business. So I am a stickler um to just be to put your best on every single time. And by your best, I'm not just talking about clothing. I mean clothing, your personality, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, and most importantly, your mindset, because it starts right here. This is where the makeover starts. It doesn't start here with the wardrobe. It starts here. That's where the makeover begins. So once you reset your mind and decide who you want to be and how you want to get there and the strategies that you're going to use to become that person that you are making over, it got to start right here. And then once we get this in order, then I can work on the outer, because a lot of people don't understand exactly what I do. People just think, oh, she just go shop for people and she puts clothes on them. No, it is a ministry for me. It is ministry. And a lot of people cannot do what I do. I've heard people say, oh, it's nothing. No, baby, it is something. It is very much something, because in the 17 years that I've been doing this, I've come across every single personality that you could think of. I've met the humble, I've met the meek, I've met the mean, I've met the weird, I've met the strong. I've dealt with every single personality that you could think of. And to be someone that in my career that deals with different personalities every single day, that's just something that you really have to have tough skin for. So to answer your question, Christy, it starts here first. It starts here first.
Thank
And
you. I,
once that mindset is gone, is doing what it needs to do, then everything else will fall into place. Once that mindset hits,
and I can
then
really,
uh-huh.
I
I'm
can
sorry, go ahead,
really,
Chris.
I can really test to that because, again, when I had my braids, I was not going to. Now I know I had confidence, but I was like, there is no way this is gonna look right.
Yeah.
There is no way that this is going to do this. And one thing I can say is not just the city of Memphis, but Kim K. Newsom has clients who will fly her in to where they are so that she could shop for them. I remember when we went to the fashion district. It was
Oh
during COVID.
yes. Yes. We were in COVID,
It was
Jesus.
COVID.
And we
And
were in the
we
middle of COVID. Jesus.
because
Oh wow.
everybody, it
Chrissy,
was supposed to
Chrissy,
be
you brought
10
up a
women.
great memory.
It was 10 women that was supposed
Mhm.
to go on that trip.
Yeah.
And you said, Christy, everybody just bailed out. It was like, we can't, it's just too much going on. And you asked me, you said, so do you still want to go? I was like, if you still want to go, yeah. And my husband was like, well, okay. So I flew from Chicago and you came from Memphis and we met. And oh my goodness,
Oh,
to
that was
have
such
a time. We had a time on the pool. It was profits at the pool. She
prophets and
literally,
poolside. Yes, ma'am. I think I'm gonna have to bring that back up. Huh. I may be able to squeeze that in before it gets too cold. And if I can, I may bring that up next summer 27, Prophets by the Poolside. Yeah, I think I may just do that. Y'all heard it here. And if I hear
y'all
something else,
see,
yeah, that was a great
and
time,
so
Chris.
it was because she taught me how to shop. She
Mm-hmm.
taught me how to put pieces together, and that if you're confident in who you are, I don't care. You could put a stripes, you could put polka dots, you could wear what you want to wear and wear it proud
Mm-hmm.
because it's you being your unique self in
Mm-hmm.
whatever area that you serve, or if it's ministry or marketplace, because she styled those that are in ministry, first lady, pastors.
Yeah.
She dressed them both. Again, it's ministry and marketplace, and it's not just for women, it's for men as well. All right.
Nice.
So we done went down memory lane. All right. So
Oh, that was so much fun.
so that look at you thinking back because that hotel was the bomb. All right,
The
wait, y'all. Let
hotel
me.
was everything. Chrissy, when we get off of this live, I'm gonna reach out to the hotel and see if they have done any upgrades. And I may
Y'all see
just
how
do
she
another
her mind is.
and just go back, and we're gonna have to run that back. We gotta do that again. And so yeah, that's coming. That is coming.
Okay. Y'all heard it here on MERS. And
Mm-hmm.
see, this is what happened because, oh, no, this is the other part. We were on Rodeo Drive
Mm-hmm.
and we went in. She said, I'm going to show you because, truth be told, there's a boutique in my stomach. And she was taking me to teach me how to put the styles together and how to negotiate on Rodeo Drive.
I
And
was
so
waiting
we
on you
did
to say that.
shopping. I'm telling on me. And so we're on Rodeo Drive, and she said, I'm going to go into this boutique and I'm going to show you how you negotiate. So when we first went in, the lady did not, she wasn't inviting. And so
No.
it did not phase Kim because now Kim gets on the phone because she saw something because her clients are always saying, hey, if you see this or you see that, just call and let me know and I'll Zelle you and we'll take care of it. So we're in this small boutique and Kim begins to look and she's going back and forth, and the lady was just trying to figure out. So Kim decides to go live and
Uh-huh.
people started buy her clients started jumping on and they started buying out the shop right then and there. So I'm saying this to say when you are walking in your calling, you are confident in who you are and knowing that this is my lane. I know what I'm talking about, be it ministry, marketplace. They merge together because let me tell you, yep, she is saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost. Okay? So let's
Yes.
not get it twisted
Please don't.
that this here is not just marketplace. This is ministry and marketplace. Let
Yes.
me come back off
That
of memory
that
lane because
that
I
was a
was,
wonderful time though, because in that moment, Christy, when I was mentoring and showing you how to negotiate with the boutiques and the vendors, and I had in my brain which clients was looking for a certain thing, and we went into this boutique and I saw it, and like you said, the woman wasn't inviting at all, but I'm about to make you some money.
she
And when
changed it real
she
fast.
she changed her attitude really really fast when she saw that this black girl came in with her friend, went live, and literally made her $1,000 in less than 30 minutes from a
Less
live.
than 30 minutes during
And
COVID.
during COVID. And so when she saw that, she instantly changed her attitude. She introduced
She
who she
did.
was. She was the owner of the boutique, an older woman. Um,
She went in
and
the
I said,
back,
yep,
start
she
pulling
went in
out
the
stuff.
bag, started pulling things out of the bag. We exchanged information. And I just come to think about it, I still have her contact information, but I haven't reached out to her in quite some time. So I need to reach back out to her. I remember her name, so I'm gonna and the boutique. So I'm gonna reach
Oh, I
back out to
remember
her
that.
and see how she's doing and see if she even still with us. I hope
Because
she's
a
still with
few
us.
doors down, but remember a few doors down, we went to another boutique, and because it
Hmm.
was a dress on a mannequin, they pulled the dress off the
Yep,
mannequin for you because your
yep.
client wanted that dress. And
And
when
we
I tell
brought it.
you all, we talking Rodeo Drive, they were not cheap items.
Nope.
Just know this. All right,
We
so
were
here's another
Rodeo.
question. All right. So, how can leaders align their personal brand and style with their God given assignment?
That's so good. Well, I just use myself as an example. um, Again, what I do is ministry, and I have to present myself. If I'm putting out to the world that I'm K. Dot Newsome, global brand and image consultant. Again, I have to present myself as such. And whenever I enter any type of room, and not to be cocky or boasting, but this is just really how it works. I intentionally draw attention to myself, and intentionally and unintentionally. Let me say that. And by unintentionally, my height always brings attention to me. I always get attention because of my height. I'm 6'1" flat to the floor, and in heels I'm 6'4", 6'5", maybe 6'6", and so it just depends on the heel size. And then That's I'm a statement piece within itself. And then I'm gonna be dressed the part always, and I'm gonna have one statement piece that's going to stand out, that's going to bring the attention to me. And when that attention comes to me, that's an opportunity for me to pitch. I'm always gonna pitch, always going to pitch. And so whenever you get an opportunity to pitch your brand, you better pitch like you're pitching to the, what's that show, the Shark Tank. You better pitch like you're pitching Shark Tank, because you never know who you're in front of,
It's in
who
the
you're
room.
talking to, or that person might be your next big breakthrough. So to answer your question, always look the part. Always be in the best light of yourself, and always be ready to pitch your brand. And it doesn't have to be 2 or 3 minutes, a quick 30-second pitch: who you are, what you do, how they can reach you, and how you can solve whatever problem that it is that you can solve. 30 seconds. And that, I'm sorry, my alarm was trying to go out. 30 seconds. And if you know what you're doing, and your word and your verbiage is spoken properly, and your enunciation and your diction as well, I promise you, you're gonna make a new friend, or you're gonna have a new client, or you're gonna have both.
Wow. Y'all see what I'm saying? She is going to make sure, and let me tell you what she is saying. If you are in that circle of friends of hers, or you come within her domain, she is going to pull it out of you,
Oh, I'm gonna put
and
it out.
she is going to pull it out of you. And so I want our audience to, and those who've already registered for Merge, and to understand that what you and how she puts your pieces together and what she will be sharing, it has nothing to do with how much money is in your pocket,
Right.
because as she said, it starts here in the mind. Because this if this here is not in alignment, then we all know that there's work to do, because it's inner that will show on the out. And I
Right.
love the way she does every, Fridays on live at
Live
Channel
at night.
5.
Yes.
Live at night. I'm trying to say live at 5. Because, see, I keep wanting to say Good Morning America. So I'm going
Girl,
to keep that in my.
speak it. Speak it.
That's
Speak
what
it.
when the other day when I was writing notes, and I said, you know what, Lord, I'm going to keep that Good Morning America right there, because that's the next step. Yeah, we're going to call it on
Yes.
in, call it on in. But I want us to know, because some people struggle with the fact that, well, I don't know what to wear.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, she will put a piece together, pieces together, and this is why she is doing Let Me in Your Closet. I don't even know what is it really. What's the title of it?
Wear what's in your closet.
Where? Okay. All right. I
Hmm.
have one more question, and then we're done, because we done talked about like we were on the phone. All right. So why why is it? Wait a minute. How you show up directly connected to opportunities, access, the wealth. Why
Mm.
is it how you show up directly connected to the opportunities, access, and the wealth?
Oh,
I
that is.
think, go
Uh
ahead.
huh. No, finish your sentence. Finish your question, then I'm
I,
gonna chime in.
no, that's it. That's
Okay.
it. Because this is, you see me,
That
I'm
was a
like, come on.
Yeah. That was a really really great question. A lot of people ask how I obtain my clientele. And my clientele goes from 50 grand all the way up to people who net millions of dollars. And they ask, how do I obtain those type of clients? And it is just simply being one, being prepared. That mindset is first. Two, being prepared and placing yourself in the right rooms. You have to place yourself in the right rooms. Um, Everybody is in business to do what? To make money. We're not in business to do nothing for free. We can do things for free in the beginning of business, along the way, and if God puts it on your heart to do it for free, have at it. Sponsor things of that nature, donate. But if we got up every single day and did our business for free, what good is that? We'll be in the poorhouse before you know it. But I'm going to go back to placing yourself in the right room. And one of my strategies, one of my proven strategies, time and time again, is placing yourself in the right room. Now, I'm an image consultant, I'm a stylist. What sense does it make for me to attend an event that is a room full of stylists and image consultants? What good is that? Why am I in a room full of? If I go to an event and the room is full of stylists, I'm gonna look at it as a party and you be like, "Hey, girl, what's going on? How's business? How the kids? Oh, that client work my nerves." Da, da, da. That's not an event that's going to profit me at all. That is just a good hobnob, a good kiki, a good, "Hey, how you doing? Goodbye, drink and eat." But when you place yourself in the right room, in a room that has absolutely nothing to do with whatever it is that you do, and your service or product is beneficial to the people in that room, that's the room that you want to be in.
That's
That is the
good.
room that you want to be in. I'm a wardrobe stylist. I'm going to place myself in rooms where people are in a position where they wear a uniform. It could be somebody in the medical field. It could be somebody, a blue collar worker. If there's an event going on and it's a nurse or a doctor or a medical professional type of convention and it's open to the public, I'm going to pay that money to be in that room because those are my clients. They're in uniforms most of their life. They're in uniforms 80% of their life. But that
Yes.
20% of their life, they're outside of uniform, they're vacationing, they're going to events, they're hanging with friends, they're celebrating birthdays. They need branding, they need promotion, they need marketing. They're speaking on panels, they're being invited to do things. And they want to show up in their best. They don't want to show up in scrubs. They want to show up in their absolute best. Here I am. I'm the person that's going to do that for you. And I'm the only stylist in the room full of medical professionals. That is a gold mine. So you have to place yourself in those rooms and not be afraid to invest the money to be in those rooms. And that's something that I want entrepreneurs to get away from and break that stigma of attending events, attending events that are too much for their pockets. If a 125 or $200 event is too much for your pockets, then you may not be ready for that room.
Oh, stop right there. Because I want y'all, let's talk about that.
Hmm.
Because
Let's
I
go.
was listening to an influencer the other day, and they were talking about how we would go to see and do anything we want to do, but then we
Hmm.
praying over here, God, I need wisdom. God, I need this. God, can you help me with this? When
Right.
opportunities are before us. And one of the things Kim and I, I don't, y'all know, if you follow me on social media, y'all know I would be so honest about me, Christy. So, Coach
Hmm.
Christy, when I first moved back to Memphis, she said, I want you to get from behind the camera and get outside and network.
Hmm.
And so, when I tell you that's my comfort, she said, no, enough, that's enough. You do that, but I need you to get out and mingle. So, every month, so this month don't count because I would have.
It's okay.
I know, I know. But I want us as, because we can become so churchy
Mm-hmm.
that we miss out on the wealth that is available to us in that area where we are. I went to an event um, with Kim, and I was, she invited me to, and because I am an intercessor, do you know how many business owners want someone praying for their business? Do you not understand that because I am the quiet one, and yes, let me tell you, when she say come, I'm gonna put it on because you don't go in Kim's presence. We all be
And you chat
talking
it
like, girl, you
out.
y'all better get your clothes right, get it right, get it right. But I'm saying this is because I want the ministry part, because marketplace people are going, and this is what Mr. Nick and I were talking about last night, that
Mm-hmm.
the marketplace individuals are going to, they're 24/7,
Mm-hmm.
because if they don't work, they don't eat.
Right.
And I believe the church has gotten it so twisted where they pray and then they say they waiting on God. But then we don't get out as you instructed, like, all right, I'm like, all right, coach. This when she put her coach hat on. I need you to get out and network. I need you to get out so that people will know. And the last place we were at, I've got so many business cards because people wanted prayer for their business, prayer
Mm-hmm.
on how do I navigate through this season of being of faith. Yes,
Right.
I'm saved, but listen, I got to get out here. And as she said at the beginning of that last question, if I don't get out here, I can't do stuff everything for free,
Right. You
because
can't.
then that means I can't pay my bills. But
You
how
can't.
are you going to really truly invest? And I think sometimes, Kim, that, and I'm not talking about the entrepreneurs over here in the marketplace, I'm talking about the entrepreneurs that's over here in ministry. That's what I'm talking about, the
Mm-hmm.
church folks.
Right. Uh-huh.
And if you're on my page and you're listening and you're offended, let me give you a disclaimer. That means this is for you. Okay?
It's
All right.
that's it.
So that's the disclaimer. But we jump up and down, we holler, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. But then we want to be in a room for free.
You
We
cannot be
want
in the
to
for free.
be at the event for free. And we don't want to invest. So at this time, it's like, you know what? Evidently, you don't believe what God told you. Because if you did, you would invest.
You would
And the
invest.
investment is in you. I
You.
had to
That's right.
invest because I believe stepping out here on faith for Merge 26,
You got to do it.
only God,
That's
only
only
God.
God. And going back to what you said, we get up in church, we jump, we shout, we hoot and holler, and we ask God to do these things. And then when we get out of church, we go back to doing what we normally do. No, you have to, just like you're asking God to work for you, you have to work. You have to implement what you were taught or what was spoken upon you while you were in church. Because if you're sitting up in church and you're getting the word given to you, all that favor, all that knowledge, all that wisdom, all that understanding being poured into you, and then you go back out into your word and you do none of what was given to you, that just defeats the purpose. You have to do the work. When God
That's
sees you doing the work and you are obedient and you're doing it consistently, then that's when you will see the favor from God on your life, on your business. There's just no way around that. And then it just goes back to investing. Again, you want God to do all these things, but then when you see someone put on a function, um, and the guest speaker is someone that you've always wanted to meet and get up under them or pick their brain or just be in the room or in their presence, and they drop the price tag and the price tag $250. Oh, $250. Yes. What's $250 to get in the room and possibly get
when you can
next
buy
to
some
the
Nikes.
and possibly get into the room and get next to the person that you've been trying to get next to. That is your opportunity to network, and you never know what kind of door that will open. Let me tell you something, Christy. I have paid $30 for an event. 40, 50, 100, 200. The most that I've ever paid to attend a networking event was right at $1,500. And you know what I got for that almost $1,500? I got, the mini bottle waters,
Uh-huh.
the mini bottle water. It was one, and it was branded with that company's brand. A cloth gift bag that wasn't even VIP. That was general admission. A cloth gift bag that was branded with the name of the event, and it had a ton of business cards in that bag. Did not eat. There was no food. It was an eight
For
hour
1,500.
It was an 8-hour conference. I got a bottle of water, a bag full of business cards, and we sat there the whole day and we listened to every speaker that came in front of us and spoke. I had my iPad. Some people had nothing. Some people had their notepads. But what I paid for was to get in the room because I knew who was going to be in that room. I knew the people that was going to be in the room was my target client, was my demographic, was the type of
That's
clients that
good.
I wanted to service. It was the type of people that have disposable income.
Maybe they don't know
I
what
want
disposable income means. Tell them what
so
disposable income is.
Okay, so for those of you that do not know what disposable income means, that simply means that when you pay all of your bills for the month and you have a ton of money left over to do whatever you want to do, that is disposable income. If you've ever heard of philanthropy, that is disposable income. So,
Silent investors.
yes, silent investors, all of those people. So, that money that I paid to be in that room, I wasn't expecting to eat food, if you will. I was expecting to eat and network with the people and the potential clients who could pay my salary and could assist me with making the set salary that I wanted to make for the year. So people have to get that again. It's mindset. People got to get out of that mindset
Yeah.
that I don't want to pay $100 to be in a room and ain't no food. There's no food. No, there's no food there to eat, but there is food for you to eat.
That's good.
Catch that
That's
message.
good.
So
That's
I'm
good.
very intentional about the rooms that I choose to be in,
You are.
and I'm very intentional. And people invite me to rooms all the time, and I'm like, if my schedule permits, I'll be there, and if I can't be there, I will sow a seed. I'll sponsor a couple of tickets. But if I know that room is not for me, I'm not going to attend. But I will still support that brand.
So, for the church people, for the church folks,
Uh huh.
do y'all hear this? She asked God, is this the room that I'm supposed to be in? Do you know when pastors go speak, some of them ask God, am I supposed to go and speak at this place? So, do
Right.
y'all see ministry and marketplace? Because there is things for those that are full time entrepreneurs to help us that are, we think we know, but our bank account does not say. When Kim goes into rooms and you can watch her friends. I was telling Nick yesterday, I remember when we used to have the Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
We used to do the Zoom calls.
Yes.
with him and Raquel, and I'm in Chicago. This was what, 8 years ago or more.
Mm-hmm.
I said, if I had been doing what I was supposed to have been doing, I did this much. And so now God says it's an emergency, Christy,
It is an
because you can't,
emergency. It is
it's
an
like you can't go
emergency.
to the next phase if you don't get your stuff in line. So I am a product of not obeying fully,
Mm-hmm.
but having the necessary people in my life to show me, to spend time with me, so that I can get what it is that God is showing me. Because we can keep saying, oh, the wealth of the wicked is laid up. No, we're a
Mm-mm.
child of the Most High God. It's not laid up. I got to go get it.
Gotta
And so
go get
every
it.
speaker, Kim is going to, Kim has shared the wealth driven portion of what she will be talking about during the 9/11. And I know we all remember what 9/11 was and what happened. But 9/11
Yeah.
is to remind us it's not just an emergency, it's a state of emergency, but it is a kingdom emergency,
Mm-hmm.
because we can no longer sit on the sideline and dummy down what it is that God has said and spoken to us, and we don't do anything about it. Kim,
Right.
I want you to give them a wrap up because we went over our time. I
That's
apologize, but we
okay.
didn't talk
No,
about
no
California
apologies. I
experience.
enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. When we having a good time, honey, time don't even matter.
See,
Um,
y'all see, she in her lane. So
it
I
don't
want
even
you
matter.
to invite and tell them how important it is that you've said so much. And for those that are watching, come back, make sure you get the knowledge and the nuggets that K. Newsom is sharing. Go on her page because I know y'all will be lurking. But I want you to go ahead and look at the outfits and look at, she's going to have a good time, and she is going to make sure. And one of the most important things about K. Newsom that I love is she makes sure those that will listen and do the work, she will hold your hand until it's
Yes.
done. And
Yes.
when I say the fruit of those that you can see all over the world, that I don't know how she, if y'all thought AI was something, I don't know if she clones herself or what,
I need a
but
clown because I don't know how. I don't. Last
I don't know
weekend
how,
I had
she
5
had
events in one
5.
day, and I said I don't know how I'm gonna do this, Lord, but I got to show up for every single person because they show up for me. And I did it. I did, and it rained all day. It was that Saturday that it rained all day, and oh my God, it was a day. I
It
made
was a day.
every event. I showed up, and I was able to stay at least 2 or more hours, and got wet in the process. And so yeah, but
I'm gonna step
I,
out because I want you to have this whole screen because I want you to invite the people to
okay,
merge 2026 here in the city of Memphis at the Hilton. It's on 9/11. Y'all can't forget that day. But we're
cannot.
gonna let K. Dot give them a closing remarks.
I want to encourage everybody that is within the sound of my voice and that can see this video to invest in Merge 26. It is a gathering that you do not want to miss. I will be there pouring my heart out to you all and sharing my story on how I was able to get to where I am today. And I'm not finished. We got Nick Smith, which is he's also my financial advisor. So you got me, my financial advisor. He coaches me on pretty much everything. I can call Nick and just ask him, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? So Merge 26 is a gathering that you do not want to miss. I want you to, if you not have not already done so, set aside, because you got, what is this? August is coming up. So you literally have a little over 2 months to prepare to be in this room. This room will be full of entrepreneurs and full of business people who are well respected and who have earned their title, who have earned their name, and who have earned the notoriety and the success that they have received. So if you come to this room, no, you're going to come to this room. So when you enter the room of merge, you're going to merge network. You're going to merge and speak to people, not surface level networking. It's not a people watching event. It's not a stand on the wall type of event. This is an event to where you come and be a sponge and you soak up the energy, you soak up the knowledge, you soak up the education that's being poured out from everybody who is a part of Merge. Christy has given her all to put this beautiful, beautiful conference together. She's reached out to some great entrepreneurs, and these are people who are vets in their field, very well respected. So you want to be in this room so you can connect with everybody, connect with the panelists, connect with the guests, connect with Christy, make some business connections, and most importantly, follow up with everybody that you have connected with. And that's something that a lot of people fall off at, is when you go to these events and you collect this information from everybody, y'all don't follow up. For me, I'm going to follow up. I'm going to have my dot. I'm going to have them scan my QR code. It's going to automatically go to my website and my contact information. I'm going to stand there and make them save my information. We're going to take a selfie, and then I'm going to lock my phone number in their phone and send a text and say, hey, let's do lunch next week, or send me your schedule so we can go sit down and talk on how we can share and bounce ideas off of each other to help each other grow in their business. So networking is something that I love to do. A networking event, hate to see me coming, because I'm coming to network, and most importantly, I'm coming to build community. And at the bottom line, we're going to make some money and live a fruitful and happy life. And I'll see y'all at Merge 2026 on September the 11th.
Y'all see that? Networking, they hate to see her coming.
They hate to
And
see me
when I
coming.
say she is telling you all the truth. So now the panel moment, that's VIP only,
Mhm.
because I I honor their time, their space, and to have them on a panel. First of all, to have them all at this moment in time, this is history. This is a historical moment,
Very
because
much.
to have these giants who are, as you said, vetted in their lane, it is like none other,
Yeah.
none other. Like I'm I'm so excited. So we are definitely praying for every speaker. We are praying for the venue, praying for. I got a call today where one of my friends said, "Well, I just got off, put my time in from work. That's flying in from Chicago."
Wow.
Um, and one is coming in from Houston. So
Mhm.
again, for people, you gotta first, don't tell me that you heard God and you're not doing nothing with what you heard.
Don't play in God's face like that.
Because the 911 is because he said, Christy, it's an emergency.
It's an emergency.
And to have the people in my space, in my that have been a part of my life for many, many years, and I not, God said, this is who you call, this one right here, and this one right here, and this one right here. And so K. Dot Newsom, tell Mr. Nigel, I said, what's up?
I will. I will. And
Thank you.
my topic for
Don't tell them, they gotta
I'm
find
I'm
out.
I'm not gonna tell them, but I'm just gonna just
Okay,
the
okay.
topic of my portion of this conference is going to blow your minds. That's all I got. It's going to blow your mind. I have been working on my topic and just, whoo, girl, it's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna blow
See,
your
I
mind.
already know. I already know. I mean, because again, the way God has done it and is doing it, it's I don't take it lightly.
Hmm.
And there's no way that we have people of this caliber, not just in our city, but we see on social media, and we don't engage and we don't find out how can we help one another to get to the next. Not those that's already out there, but we're talking about those who are, you say that I am a believer. You say that God said this, but then you stop. But for those to be in the room who will be speaking to all of us to share and tell us, oh, this faith, yes, I was faith led, but I had to put my systems in place.
Right.
And now I'm walking out this, I'm wealth driven. You see how God did that? Faith led, systems built, and wealth driven.
Wealth driven. That's it,
Because I
Christy.
heard God. You see how he did it? You can't make it up. So to everyone who's joined us, K Dot, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I am so excited. We have been on here almost an hour. It was supposed to be, I told her you all 15, 20 minutes, 30
Mm-mm.
max.
No,
But we done
no, no,
turned
no.
to LA. And so when y'all see Prophets by the Pool, wait, I'm about to go find my picture.
Girl, find the picture from the wedding and find the picture from Prophets by the poolside.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna post that. I'm gonna post that. All right. Have a good one and thank you so
Thank
much. And we'll
you.
talk soon.
Yes, ma'am, you
Bye.
will. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Bye. All right, you all. So here we are. We are grateful for this time. For those who are watching by replay, let me say thank you. I am in awe and so grateful for K. Newsom to come and be on to share the wisdom that she shared with us. And we have to show up for what it is that we believe. So thank you all so much for joining. And I will see you all on the next one. So don't forget, go register for Merge 2026 at KristyMcKinney-Evans.com. Have a good night. Be blessed.